Well, hey folks, this is Fat Guy Flies RC. This is the Avon Park Aero Models Club, AMA Club 4747 in the AMA directory in Avon Park, Florida. We're going to take up the E-FLITE VIPER 70mm, the newer one, take her up and have some fun with her. Meet you out the field. Well, meet you out there. Don't have to go that far. Alrighty. Listen.
Be careful, you naughty boy.
Gonna fly in my high rates. Got the KM model afterburner inside there.
Manual mode, trim it out.
Actually,
AS3X mode.
there we go. AS3X mode. Now I don't have the nose wheel gyro running because all 6 channels are used. This is the bind and fly one. So, all right.
Takeoff flaps.
Okay, right, left, up, down, right, left. All right, timer set for
Starting the fun over. Oh yeah.
3.5 minutes.
Retracts tucked away.
This is a great flying Viper.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Take it up, snap roll again. Take it up, kill the motor.
The gear is down.
All right, go gear pass. She wants to crab into the wind there. Sorry.
Landing flaps.
So far away.
Time remaining 2 minutes. The flaps are up. Retracts tucked away.
You only need a little up elevator. I gotta touch more.
ESC 21.51 volts.
All right, all right.
The gear is down.
On our second flight, we'll fly here again in just a minute. We'll
Time landing flaps.
we'll establish a stall. I'm sorry, I'm so far away. And on the hat cam, I know that's frustrating.
The flaps are up.
You know what? I'm gonna turn around and land from this other direction.
ESC 21.31 volts. Landing flaps. Braking. Cruise mode. The flaps are up.
All right, we got enough for one more takeoff.
seconds. Landing 20 seconds.
There we go.
10. Braking. Cruise mode.
I tell you,
The flaps are up.
I don't like flying these jets on this when you got this dang cross breeze, but it's just the way it is.
Greg lands at VIPER now. It is gonna blow.
Greg, land the VIPER now. It's going to blow. All righty. Pause there and we'll take it back and get you a battery report. All right, we were 8 seconds over.
Starting the fun over. Oh yeah.
And a 3.5 minutes, so 3 minutes and 38 seconds of total time. This is my placement on the 4000 HRB, basically 2 full finger links in that in the battery tray. Okay, let me unplug that KM model afterburner. KM models, thank you for the afterburners for review. They are awesome, easy to use, work really well. 45%, so really I can reset. I think on the next flight I'll reset my timer for 4 minutes and be safe. All right, let me show you. CG on the plane is 80 to 90 millimeters back from the leading edge root. Leading edge root is always where the wing touches the fuse. That puts it right, I got 2 glue marks. That's 80 and that's 90. So right behind the line of wires, I got 2 hot glue marks. That way I can feel them with my fingers, and I put my fingers right between them, so I'm on 85 and still slightly nose heavy, which is fine for this type of a wing. This is not a death Dorito, okay? Now, the rates that I flew in, talk about flap systems right off the bat. This is pretty much by the book. Flaps up are 100%, no mix, obviously, okay? Takeoff flaps are 50% with a 6% up elevator. And then landing is a negative 11% with an 11% up elevator, not down elevator. And it's on a 2-second deployment. It's very little elevator mix needed. Okay? The rates that I flew, let me just keep it right here, that way you can see it. The regular flying rates that I flew in, aileron, 100%, 30% expo, elevator, 100%, 30% expo, okay, and rudder, 100%, but with 40% expo, okay. This is the bind and fly version, so it's got an AR631 receiver in it. My AS3X gains, everything at one-time gains. My roll is at 40. My pitch and yaw are both at 50. My priority is all at 100 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Heading, I don't have anything to do with, and I don't have the stop, lock, release rate in this particular receiver. And I do not have the nosewheel gyro set up because I used, because it's a 6-channel plane. All 6 channels are used up. I would have to have another channel in order to use a nosewheel gyro, but she's fine. One-time gains on that, and there you go. Okay, we talked about CG, we talked about rates, we talked about gains, we talked about flap settings. Real quick, let me show you the gear. Pretty darn quick. And now E-FLITE has listened, and they've got these nice, they keep their shape really well, but they've got some nice give to them. So there's no need for you to go out there and purchase DeBro's low bounce tires. These are low bounce tires. And of course you now have some really nice suspension, oleo type suspension. The only thing I've done is given her a clear coat and I've given her the KM model afterburner. All right, well, folks, there you go. That is, we will fly again. We'll do a bonus flight here a little bit, and I want to establish stall. But we'll be right back a little bit, another flight. God bless y'all. See you out there in just a minute. All right.
Motor is hot. Be careful, you naughty boy.
Careful, you naughty boy. Second flight was the E-FLITE VIPER 70mm. Their new generation of them. All right. Wind is just different. It's just all different kind of directions, changing from southeast to southwest, to the east, back to the west again, but not very bad. 5-6 mile an hour. So just weird. And the field runs east to west, or actually west to east in this situation. All right, flaps, gonna take off flaps. Timer set for 4 minutes this time.
The flaps are up. Retracts tucked away.
All right. I think I need a little bit of down elevator now. All right, we're going to establish stall now. Okay, you're flying along, you lose power. Clean stall. All right, she starts dropping her wing to the right. We'll do that again, come back this other direction. Okay, you're flying along, you lose power. She just starts gliding down. Okay, maybe a little bit of right wing, just a touch. Okay, now we'll employ elevator into that stall. Okay, you're flying along, you lose power. Hold an elevator, elevator up. All right, she wants to drop a right wing. All right, that's what I thought. That seems to be the tendency. All right, now let's try that again. Up a little higher this time.
Remaining 3 minutes.
All right, hold an elevator. Lost power, hold an elevator. Up, left wing that time. So really, the wind is really playing a factor, but she'll very benign stall. Very benign stall. And today's kind of windy with a cross breeze, so really to establish stall well, you seriously need to be on a no wind day to really know what your plane's going to do. So let's just have fun now. All right, kind of slow now. Right down the runway. Snap roll. Double snap roll. That was cool. All right.
The gear is down.
See if we can't do a touch and go now. Now the cross breeze is kicking up hard. Lovely. So I've got to be in my rudder game. More of a slap and go.
Retracts tucked away. Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right. Very little elevator input needed. Pressure needed to hold inverted, so that's good. Do another snap roll.
The gear is down.
All right.
Landing flaps.
And the wind died. It's very unpredictable today. Very unpredictable today.
Braking. Cruise. The flaps are up.
Oh, look at that. My wheel came off. All right, let me pause. We'll go get it. All right, this is very simple. The wheel just comes off. All right, and I'm going to show you how easy that is. Hopefully you can see it. All right, you see the hub there, and I'm just going to simply Try to keep the sun out of it. Pop that right back on there. And we can keep flying. Easy peasy. All right, let me pause while I walk back. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, we're back. Oh, grass hops.
Tucked away. ESC 21.3 volts.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't have a smart battery, but I have a smart ESC.
The gear is down.
Let's do a low pass with the gear.
Flaps.
Gear down, flaps down. There.
The flaps are up.
She does want to rise a little bit, but I'm not going to, with the flaps down, but I'm not going to fly around my flaps down, so. All right, I know I'm a long way out there.
30 seconds. Landing flaps. The flaps are up.
Try it again.
20 seconds.
Didn't like it.
Land 10. Greg, land at Viper now. It is gonna blow. Braking.
All right.
Mode. The flaps are up.
Hey, I didn't throw a wheel this time. I tell you what, I'd rather put up with them tires being a little soft and coming off the hubs easier. I'd rather put up with them than hard where you get a horrible bounce. This is much easier. Maybe put a little bit of hot glue on the inside rim to keep it from coming off. All right, let's take a look at the plane real quick before we get a battery report. Actually, here, bring it to us. All right, that is a good looking jet. Good looking jet. E-FLITE, you did a good job with this. Well, the blue and gray one was good too. I enjoyed it, but I long since sold that one and missed it, so had to have this one back. Got it on Amazon actually. So, all right, pause right there. I'll take it back to the bench. We'll finish it up. All right, we were over 20 seconds on a 4-minute timer. And we had 37% left on the battery, and that's the battery replacement. All right, folks. Thank you so much. God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then Viper Jets. Bye-bye.